Now, this one's pretty messed up, y'all, but watch President Biden laugh at what this news reporter had to say.
Fentanyl is killing more than 70,000 Americans a year. Big, you got it.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." And with that, we want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, and QADASH. I'm the brother, I'm one, and next to me I have the brother.
That's one.
We come from you from down in Tampa Bay, Florida, from the Cameron Properties of Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the spirit prayer by YAHAWASHI. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who are pushing this work into sincerity to this scattered abroad. And as you can see in the video, you had this devil, man, Joe Biden, okay, having a smart remark, okay, leading to a smile at this what was it? Forgot who it was. It was an interview, and the guy that was in the interview that he was pretty much asking that question, Joe Biden smiled at him, man. Okay, that was at the press conference.
Yeah, press conference. The guy, the people said they were asking him about fentanyl, and he stated fentanyl kills over 70,000 people a year. And then the people started chanting, "It's your fault, it's your fault," and that's when he began to smile. Yeah, this wicked little smile on his face, man.
And that shows you that, these devils in the back of their minds, man, they ain't sorrowful for the things they do, man. They not sad that many deaths took place, because they're behind it, man.
Yeah, these are their accomplishments.
Yep. So grabbing the scriptures, Lord, when you be edified. But going back into it, Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 10, it says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." And these devils, man, okay, you can't trust them, man, because they're the ones that's causing harm to the masses of the people, man. Okay, they're the ones behind the wicked acts. They're behind the things that's causing death of many masses of people when it comes to sicknesses, diseases, illnesses. Okay.
Yeah, but these be the first people Jake want to run to. Jake want to run to the feds. They want to run to the hospital. They don't, anything that Esau offers as him extending his arm. Jake is there to grab it as soon as possible, immediately, man. They don't ask at the mouth of the Lord. They go straight down to Egypt, as the scriptures say, man. Scriptures say, "Trust be the man that trusteth in man, that putteth his trust in man, and maketh arm his flesh," because woe be to that man, because what? That man is going to fail you. Esau, Edom is going to fail you. Egypt is going to fail you. You can be getting robbed, and then you call the police because you put your trust in the police, you put trust in Esau, and they don't get there until after this nigga is spoiled, robbed, and raped your family. Okay, took in everything. All right, probably killed everybody. You left bleeding out, and then these niggas come through the door. So woe be to you, curse be you, because what? You're going to find out every time. You're going to be ashamed every time you put your trust in these devils and find out that he was never for you, man. That's the Lord that's really for us, man.
That's right. Starting from the top, it says, Ecclesiastes is known as Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. "Never trust thy enemy." So these devils are not to be trusted, man. Okay, as a brother just, went into it, man, that's a prime example. Okay, because Esau will be your shame at the end of the day. It says, "For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." So, just like when it comes to iron, man, when it's put through certain stages of different seasons, like a fence being set up around your house, after different type of seasons, it starts revealing itself, man. Okay, from its two melons. All right. So here you have it. You got Esau, man. Okay, who will eventually show his wickedness, man. Okay, when it comes to his acts of things that he played out on the earth, man. Okay, that's why when this dude, mentioned when he mentioned, this devil smiled at it. Yeah. Okay, and you kind of see, what was her name, Camilla?
Yeah.
In the background smiling as well, and then you had this devil right next to him who looked like he was ready to take his ass up out of there, man. Because there are things that these devils are doing that they seem to be on the right hand side of things. You know, we're for the people, but ultimately they're pulling left hand stunts, man. Okay, they're actually of the border of the wickedness when it comes to these things, man.
Well, scriptures say, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. And Satan, that word Satan goes into adversary, which means your opponent, your enemy. Okay, so we're dealing with Satan here. All right, and everybody's always looked at the title or the name Satan as evil, wicked. Stay away from this, But this is the person that you actually run into when you look into these Edomites for help.
That's right. Verse 11, though he humbled himself, and this is the way of Esau humbled himself when he comes in a certain vibration, man, as a peace,
like he's for the people.
Yeah, exactly. And go crouching, yet take good heed. So you have to take good heed, and it says, beware of him, because this is your enemy standing before you and telling you what he's doing, all right, without telling you he's doing it, man. Okay, you gotta beware of this devil, because he will get you, even though he's crouching, okay, like a lion. All right, he's waiting for that opportunity to attack. All right, the prey, and Esau sees you, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, ultimately as prey, man. Even though he has little side, characters on the playing fields, man. And that could be his own people if you really want to be technical, man. He don't give a damn. It says, thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So when it comes to reality, man, Esau gonna be Esau, man. All right. When it comes to you trying to see for who he really is, he gonna reveal it. Once you get through the smoke and mirror, man. Yeah. Because this is his nature. This is what he's accustomed to. All right. You got anything?
Oh, you can drop down to that 16.
Verse 16, it says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagines how to throw thee into a pit. Because when you think about it, man, all these things that's happening when it comes to drugs or fentanyl, when it comes to meth, when it comes to heroin, all these type of drugs come from a supplier, and that supplier comes from a supplier. Okay, a bigger supplier, and all this leads back to that government system, man. Because here you have it, these devils are in cahoots. You got like the Bushes and the Rockefellers and them that has cahoots of the drug business, man.
Yeah, this type of shit doesn't just fall out of the sky. This shit doesn't just fall out of your tree or just start growing in your tree. You don't have fentanyl growing in your tree every day, man. It's not in your backyard. It's not in your it's probably in your mailbox because the devil's dropping it off in the hood, man. Okay, exactly. He's sending his agents, okay, from the government to drop packages of fentanyl off in the hoods to kill off you jakes, man. So when he smiled like that, it's because it was an accomplishment. We doing our job. That means we doing our thing. These devils ain't for you, man. These devils are against you.
Yeah.
That's why I say speak it smoothly, and then he be speaking smoothly with his lips, especially at this press conferences. These niggas be speaking smooth as hell, man. They telling you everything you think you want to hear.
It says he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And how much he said it was? It was
70,000.
Over 70,000, man. A year. So you think Esau, is satisfied with that? No, he's not, man. You know how easy it is for Esau to actually make an adjustment to those things and take those type of things out of the equation. It's easy, man. He can make a snap of the finger to do that. But these devils have it where they don't want that to happen, man. That's why they, according to their businesses, man, like the pharmaceutical business, the companies, that's the biggest drug business there is, man. When you really go into it. Okay, he's making more product, he's making more money, from these things that's of the drug business than, anything else. or even, you know, on a bigger scale, you can even say. All right. So you think he's satisfied with blood? No, man. He gonna take more and more and more until he corrupts everything he touches, man. You know. What you had?
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiasticus, Salakia, chapter 13, verse 2. Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agree the kettle and the earthen pot together? It says, for if the one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken. Okay, because a rich man, which is an example of these Edomites, these motherfuckers, they got power, man. They got power through their money. They got power because they run shit, you know. But when it comes down to one of us, one of the lowly men, you know, there ain't really much we can do with the power in our hands because we ain't got much money to make shit move. But these devils got money to make things move, man. You know, so you trying to go up against him, it's like going up against a brick wall. That's right. These people, this the same thing with these people saying it's your fault. Even though they're telling Biden it's his fault, you know, the press conference, there's nothing they can do against him because he has that power, you know. It says, the rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wronged, and he must entreat also. So even when the poor is wronged, they still got to pay for it. You know, the poor has been done wrong. He still got to pay for being done wrong. But these damn Edomites, ruling Edomites, says the rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. He's threatening to do more wrong. You know, it's saying it's your fault, and he's smiling. And they all looked at him. You know, that one devil on the left side, the other side of Kamala, you know, he gave him that look like, hey, we'll do even worse.
Right, exactly.
You know, it says, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. So as long as he can use you, he gonna use you up. You know, you ain't got nothing, you ain't gonna never hear from him. But as long as he can use you, he gonna use you up. And that's what this devil's doing. He's getting fat off the backs of the poor, which is the Israelites. If thou have anything, that's why you got these fucking Chinese stores, all these Chinese, these Moabites got these stores in the hood that's selling, they selling to Jake woman, this damn weave and shit, man. You know, these nasty ass food restaurants they be selling. Okay, you got these Elamites and these damn these Elamites, these Arabs and these fucking Ishmaelites, man. You know, these devils are all in the hood, man. You got the Elamites in the pharmacies. You got the Ishmaelites in the corner stores. Okay, and all these devils are making their profit off of you Israelites. That's why Maccabees tells you what nation hath not had a part of her spoils. Mm-hmm. You know, because to this day, they're still leeching off of Israel. That's right. They're still setting Yasharallah up for the kill, putting drugs into their neighborhoods, and then they run to Elam. You know, they want to get better, they want to get healthier, look better. They go to these damn Ishmaelites and try to get jewelry or whatever. It's getting sold fake jewelry and shit, man. You know, it's not it, man. This ain't it. It says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it.
Okay, well, he will not be sorry for it.
If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee. Like this devil Biden just smiled. Mm-hmm. You know, he was because what? He's very deceitful. If he got need of you, he gonna deceive you. Like he was just doing his press conference. Oh, it's losing more than 70,000 lives to fentanyl. We're gonna do something about this. And they said, it's your fault. And guess what he did? He smiled. He smiled upon thee.
And you know, it's crazy because in some of these movies that you watch, for an example, I believe it was Don't Look Up. And in the movie, it showed you a scene and maybe a few scenes where they might have, put themselves out there in front of the people and told the people what they wanted to hear and then go behind closed doors and act as, well, we're really not going to do that. We're who cares about these things? All we need to do is just tell them what they want to hear or what they need to do or whatever the case might be so that, they could prolong the BS, man. Mm-hmm. And that's what really goes down, okay, with these, these presidents and the ones that's in government seats, okay, the senators and judges, they do these things, man. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, we're dealing with the wicked, man.
That's right. It says, if he have needed thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee, and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair, and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats, which is like his gifts. A gift deceiveth the heart.
Prime example.
Or so like a gift destroyeth the heart. So it says, he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or three times. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterward.
Hey, Esau will strip you dry, man. He will strip you dry, man. You take anything and everything you got. You know, that's why you gotta go to these devils, and you gotta you gotta get them everything. You know, they charge him with everything that comes with anything here, man. They want everything. So this devil, he's never satisfied.
It says, and at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterward. When he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. Because he got your ass. And that was that smile Biden gave them, like, we got your ass.
Yeah.
You know?
You ever watch those movies back then when it was a wicked king ruling, and when he would rule in the most evilest way by taking from the poor, from the lowly, and then when he would visit the town and come through, walking in the town, and then he had the people carrying him or the elephants carrying him, and his little hoopty, whatever. He would look at the people and laugh and scorn on them and eat his food and
waving at him and shit like it's all good.
And glory in his riches, man.
Yeah.
And these devils is ruling, man. They got all that, stored up. They ain't worried about the ones that's at the
bottom.
At the bottom, filthy. So that shows you, man. These devils are your enemy, and they're not to be trusted. And as you can see, prime example in this video, be aware of your enemy, man. Speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and American, okay, to be exact. All right, because you are the Lord's chosen people, man. Okay. Anything else?
No.
It's 444, man. Mercy, man. Call it by Shemel Shai. So hey, with that, Lord, when you edify, just a little quick little lesson going into this evil ass, devil, man, and the things that comes with it. So with that, we're gonna give our glory on the purchase to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Lord, when you edify, until next time we say Shalom.